softcore. This is...
It's not hardcore, though, is it?
It's definitely not
It's like
hardcore,
medium,
but it's still
medium?
straight up doing
It's
it.
just medium.
It's like regular.
Yeah.
It's just regular porn. It's just porn. This is what it is. It's regular prawns.
Well, with some characters who look childlike, even though they're like, we're 500 years old.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Anime Summit Podcast. It's your favorite host with the most. And with me is Danny Hootenanny.
Yo, 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 what's up, guys?
And ID Nick Vaded.
Come on, come on.
Come on.
I'm Somali.
She's cute, dude. That's so cute. So
It's such a
adorable.
weird anime name, Somali.
Dude, why
Like,
didn't
what
you
is
say
this,
any of these
Africa?
intros I wrote down?
What?
From Interspecies Reviewers? Parakeet?
Yeah, I
or
was
like
waiting for
Gonna
Danny
Ski?
to say it. Danny said you didn't even watch that. Danny has no taste.
Want to fuck?
Oh,
Vote for the
I
suck.
watched it. I watched it, and I hated it.
Typical straight girl, not watching hentai.
Typical straight man watching hentai.
Actually, don't girls read like the most dojins and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
We read good shit.
Because
Want
your
to
mind
fuck?
is
Vote for the
stimulated
suck.
by words, not pictures.
Holla at your girl. Okay, anyway. We are doing part 2 of our first impressions for winter 2020. Oh my god, dude. You know...
And we are not gonna mess up this time.
Yeah, Danny.
Are my waves forming?
Yes, Smokey.
My waves are forming.
There, I told Smokey.
Yes, Smokey. Make sure I have waveforms.
I told him.
Yeah, smoky.
Okay.
I'm picturing like us actually recording, like in the future, us recording in like a studio every week, and Smokey's on the other side of the window behind the mixer board, like, just,
No,
Which is like-
it's the meme of us getting mad at the cat and Smokey's just like
he's
like,
behind the
pulling
mixer.
back.
Yeah, his paws are on the equalizer with his fucking no thumbs. Fuck out of here.
He's got a cigarette in his mouth.
Yeah. I told
With
Smokey.
his deadpan face.
I told
Smokey
Smokey to
face.
quit smoking in the studio, and he still does it. Anyway, let us know if you think we should promote Smokey, okay? In the meantime, we're going to get right to it, but first, let's take a small break right here. Booyah Shaka. Check that out. Links.animesummit.net.
Dollar Shave Club.
Dollar Shave Dubs. You can shave the dubs off of anime. We do. Okay, you know what? We should copyright that. We
Speaking
should
of dubs
actually-
and subs, how about Parasite winning Best Picture?
You know
Not
what?
anime, but you know,
Good
job by them.
I'm so happy about that. I have not
That's
seen.
really awesome.
I have not seen Parasite yet, but I've heard nothing but great things.
I've seen it, dude.
and
I seen it.
and I'm glad it won because
It's amazing,
it's the first,
dude. It's a fucking
first
great
foreign
movie.
film to win it, and like that makes up for
It's
all
not
the times
yeah,
where
it's not the first one to deserve it. There's plenty more
Definitely
that
not,
got
yeah.
snubbed. Basically every
that-
year.
makes up for the time when Gladiator beat Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Sorry,
Gladiator
I'm
was
still
pretty
salty.
good.
No, I'm still salty
I
about
like
that.
Gladiator. Okay, fuck you.
I watched that. That movie came out when I was like 11 or 12.
Which movie has better gifts? Okay,
That
do you
was-
have, do you
that
have
was-
Joaquin
that was the first-
Phoenix giving the thumbs up, thumbs down? I think not. What
Nah,
does Crouching
that
Tiger
was-
have? Fucking
no,
nothing.
shut up.
There's no
That
funny
was the
memes for
first-
that. No.
Nobody cares about. No, here's why memes didn't exist back then. Number one.
Are you
Number
not
two-
entertained, Sam? Huh?
Number two, that was the first Oscars I watched like fully. Okay, like that was my first Oscars awards show that I ever watched, and I wanted Crouching Tiger to win, and it didn't. All it won was like best costume or some bullcrap like that, and it was just like, okay, whatever. Gladiator, more like
I hardly even know her.
Nice, dude. Nice one.
They also changed
More
the
like-
name of one of the categories to like instead of best foreign film, it's best international film. I guess. Make
Yeah.
it slightly more politically correct. I don't know. And Parasite
Foreign.
won.
Not
Parasite
only
won
that-
that and Best Picture, which was a little weird to me. I'm like, wait, why would they give it both? But I guess.
Not only that, but I think Disney should be banned from the Oscars.
Like in the animation category, it's fucking bullshit. Fucking
Yeah,
Pixar
it's
wins every year. There's nothing
Yeah.
against it. Because they
This
don't bring in
often-
any anime because Disney just strong arms them out.
Every time we talk about the Oscars, it's always the same conversation, and I don't even care how many times we have it, honestly, because they are bullshit. It's all politics. It's all bullcrap, the way the Oscars work. So the fact that Parasite won was just like a big, like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Didn't think-
South Korea must have just like pooled all that Samsung money and bribed the fuck out of them because like how else would they do it?
They were like, we know your shit is bullcrap, and we know people love our movies. So we're gonna
Apparently,
give you $1
last year they had like just garbage movies. Like 2018 was just trash.
It was stupid. Yeah,
well, like the whole
thing
year
was
just had
garbage.
like no good movies that year. I'm exaggerating,
No.
but there wasn't that many. This year,
No,
like,
I'm
would have swept it.
telling you right now, there was probably one movie that was like all I cared about. I don't remember which one it was, but
Dude, this year had a lot of good
Anyway.
movies.
it did.
The Lighthouse
It did,
got
so-
snubbed because they just couldn't like market their movies very well.
How
don't know,
many
they-
days have we been on this rock?
They bribed
weeks.
poorly.
2 days. I'm just gonna download that part and start inserting it as sound clips in the episodes from now on. Anyway,
But yeah, so
shout out to
Parasite,
Parasite.
it's important because it's also a subtitled movie to win Best Picture. So now people are be like, I got to read my moving pictures. I don't want to read, but you got to.
I remember
because the best
the
shit
director
is
when he won
subtitled.
when he won the Golden Globe, he said that as in his acceptance speech. He was like, once you can get past the fact that you have to read subtitles, it will open your world to like a whole new
a whole
library
new
of
world.
great film and great whatever, you know. And it's just like it's so true. Anyway,
That's like refusing to watch black and white movies.
right. Also, patreon.com/anime summit. Become
Oh
a
yeah,
patron
back
today.
to the anime.
Get
Yeah,
all kinds of exclusive goodies and all that junk. And when we roll out stuff in 2020, you guys are going to get first grabs at it and exclusive grabs as well. So hook it up. Thank you so much for being a patron. And let's do our listener question of the week. This one also comes from a patron. Shout out to Kai, Clear and Sweet. If you don't remember who Kai Clear and Sweet is, he's got a YouTube channel. I think it's just, the YouTube channel is just Clear and Sweet. And he's been a guest a couple times. We're going to have him back on hopefully soon because he's so fun to just hang out and talk with. He asked, if you could put one anime character except Goku in Smash Brothers, who would it be? Nick, you go first.
I would put Umaru-chan.
All right, next, moving on, because it's a
Dude,
stupid answer.
she
She
You're
has
stupid.
her cute little orange blankie that she wears,
Dumb
and then
answer.
she can shrink and grow like Mario. Okay,
Dumb.
and she gets her double jump would be the Coca-Cola burst. She would burst Coca-Cola and just like, shoot forward on it like she's riding it. Be fucking dope,
Dumb.
dude. She could play video games at you and like, win like claw games somehow. I don't know how that. She'd have a claw. A claw would be one of her attacks. I thought
Dumb.
this out.
Stupid.
So I was like, I'd
Who-
pick Vegeta.
Who would you put, Danny?
I got a couple of people that I would like. It's hard to pick one though. I think it would be kind of cool to have Yumiko Jabami in it. Like a lot of her fighting moves would be involved with like cards.
And every
like
time
her-
she got hit, she would make the O face.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you, Sam.
Also-
you're not even humoring us.
What do you want me to say?
Either that or like Shishomaru from fucking.
I was waiting for Danny to finish your
Inuyasha.
answer. Yeah, I vote for Sesshomaru.
No, lame. I like
Nick's
Yumiko
answer is
better.
the worst. The worst.
What are you talking about? Umaru is the best one. She has multiple forms.
It's the worst
I even have attacks
answer.
that she can do.
I would put fucking Tai from Digimon up in there. It'd be like Pokemon Trainer.
yeah.
It'd be like Pokemon Trainer, so he's like in the back, but it would just be Agumon.
Yeah, so it'd be a shitty
Control.
clone that
Yeah.
nobody would play. There. Nice one, Sam.
I would even
What are you?
like.
Are you mad?
Yeah, it'd be
Because
like
Umaru
it'd be
Trainer
like
fucking-
sucks.
it'd be like Roy and Marth, or wait, what's the shitty one? Ike? Yeah, it'd be like those three. All the Fire Emblem characters that nobody gives a shit about. Get fucked.
Guy, you're so
I would
mad.
even like to see Sakura from Card Captors in it.
Oh yeah, actually.
Okay, that's actually a good one.
Yeah,
That's, a
actually
good
a good
one.
answer. Yeah, that's way better than that's way better than mine. It's about 100 times better than Nick's.
Other way
For
around.
sure.
Umaru is
Yeah.
still top.
I think you're just mad that you suck and your answer sucks.
You just got to think of the most trolly, like, what's the most annoying character to get killed by? That's what you pick, okay?
So dumb. That's stupid. That's a dumb way to think of things, and I hope you go to hell.
I mean, any magical girl would be fucking sick, obviously.
Well, that's what I was going to say next is that Kai, he was like, I would put Humura Kemi from Madoka Magica, which would actually be sick. Like, think about her just jumping around, and like her ultimate smash would be like some time-stopping shit, and she could just go around killing everybody. That would be sweet. That would be...
What about
would be
Shin-Chan?
dope.
That'd be funny. I've never really watched that, but I don't know, he could fit into the game.
He would just his ultimate smash is he turns into Action Bastard.
There you go.
Fires his bastard beam at
He yells
everyone.
profanities at you.
And he does the ass dance. Hell yeah, dude. Anyway, that's pretty funny. Good question. Good question. As always, good question. Yeah, we love doing the listener question of the week. So if you want to start axing all them questions, maybe sometime
On Discord.
On Discord, I will put an announcement. I'll open the participation channel and say, "Hey, just ask questions that we want to stock up for a listener question of the week." The last couple of weeks, we've just been doing patrons because we wanted them to have first grabs at asking questions and getting their questions answered. So that's why we're doing patrons. We got a couple more patron ones, but yeah, I will open the participation channel and I'll stack up on those bad boys. So thank you so much.
We should
Let's
do
move on to
like
Winter
the
2020.
voicemails. You ever thought of doing that?
What do you mean?
Like where people send in a voicemail and we play it on the pod like a radio type thing.
Oh, like a voice, like a yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
could
can do that.
Yeah. Waifu and Husbando. Waifu is Maple from Bofuri,
Ugh.
from this really long.
You gotta
title.
say it.
I don't want to because I know you're gonna make me do the thing.
Do the
I don't wanna
thing.
do it.
No, just let her
don't know
save
what
it
you-
for when
Okay.
we go through the list.
can't
Yeah, I
do it.
don't
My
want to
voice
do.
is
I don't
fucked.
want to do it. I'll do it later. God. Bofuri, I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. She's really cute, really adorable.
She's
And
like a
Husbando
little
is-
cute lolly with maximum defense. You can't.
She's
can't
not
hurt
really
her.
a lolly. Nick just wants everyone to be.
She's not a lolly.
'cause
I mean, every anime girl's a lolly, though, right?
He's a prevert. Okay. Husbando is Saikato from ID Invaded. This anime is fucking sweet, man. But yeah, Saikato is like his dive name, or the name that the alias he goes by when he jumps in that bitch. But his real name is, I totally forgot what his real name was. But yeah, he's fucking awesome. He's he's badass. He's the brilliant detective is what they call him, or what he calls himself. I don't know if they call him that or if he calls
Well,
himself that.
I'd
but
be
either
brilliant too if I could just replay every scenario.
way. Right? Just like go in and out, in and out, in and out. It's like Nintendo games, you know. You only beat those games.
Wait,
with
in and
trial
out? Are we
error.
talking about interspecies reviewers, or
In and out, the in and out game? No, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Okay, hold your boner. Okay, hold the boner. Let's start it out though.
I
Shall
need a
we?
fairy
Winter
to
2020.
to give me a boner.
God, dude.
We'll talk about
You
that
see,
later.
this is what your problem is.
I need a
alright,
fairy
first
with a
show.
smoker's voice to reluctantly give me one.
A fairy with a smoker's yeah.
Remember? Yeah.
To measure your pee-pee.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's just say none of the fairies could handle this.
Oh boy.
God, dude.
Ugh.
Excuse me. Oh my
I
God.
think I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, that's what the fairies would be doing.
That's not a good thing.
Well, speak for yourself.
I don't know.
You know
what
the
you're-
face-
I don't know where you're going with this.
I seriously have the face of like in Soul Eater when Excalibur appears and they and everyone just has that like, oh God, it's him.
Oh God. Let's start off with the first show. Kyoko Suri, or Inspector. At the young age of this is Studio.
Wait, Sam, I gotta say it. Inspector, I hardly even know her.
God damn it, dude.
Continue.
Okay. Studio Brains Base. If you don't know who they are, they did Durarara, Blood Lad, Bakano, Spice and Whore.
Well, fuck you, Sam. That's their best show, probably.
Nah, their best show is Bakano.
Oh, wait, yeah. It's
And they
Baccano.
did Penguin Drum also.
It's still Baccano.
12 episodes. At the young age of 11, Kotoko Iwanaga was abducted by yokai for 2 weeks and asked to become their god of wisdom, a mediator between the spirit and human worlds, to which the girl quickly agreed, but at the cost of her right eye and left leg. Now, 6 years later, whenever yokai wish for their problems to be solved, they make their way to Kotoko for consultation. And then there's a whole other part of this synopsis about Sakuragawa, the 22-year-old university student, but it's just really long. Anyway,
It's a very talky show. The main girl likes
that's
to
kind
talk
of
to
what
herself.
turned me off.
It's kind of like Monogatari, but less. The directing is less interesting, and the girl is not as hot. So
I kind of like this one.
it is.
Whoa,
It
Nick-
is kind of intriguing. Yeah.
Nick saying that 11-year-old's not hot?
No, she's like 13. No, she's in high school, dude. She's like
What?
17, right?
She's 11.
No.
Oh, well, no, you're right. No,
No.
you're right. She's 11.
She's 17.
She
Yeah.
looks like it, to be fair.
She's 11 in the beginning. You're right. Because then 6 years later, yeah, she's sorry. Okay. Sorry. You're still a pervert. Sorry.
She has the clown hair. Her hair's like her hair goes outward. You need
The
it to go
clown
downward.
hair.
Looks like a clown. I'm sorry. If you have
Anyway,
that
sorry.
hairstyle,
You guys. Sorry. You guys continue.
Hey Nick, you know what else looks like a clown?
Me.
You.
yeah. Pepe
Nothing
mirror
phases
clown
him
emoji.
I know. Something will. Just gotta keep
Dude, I
poking
did have
at the
clown hair
bear
at one
more.
point. I looked like shit.
He did
It was awful.
have clown hair.
Yeah.
Danny, what were you saying? I'm sorry. You did kind of like this one, though?
Yeah, I kind of like this
It's
one.
okay.
I didn't think I wasn't gonna like it.
Wait,
But
you didn't think you
then,
weren't gonna like it?
I didn't think I wasn't gonna like
So you
it.
thought you were gonna like it?
You're just making myself even more confused than I already
You're
am.
saying like double.
Gosh.
triple
Okay.
negative.
Let me
Anyway,
let me
doesn't matter.
clarify. Let me clarify. Okay. She didn't know she wasn't going to not like it.
Exactly.
All right,
Yeah.
good. So we're on the same page.
Nick was like, "Oh, okay, now I get it."
That's what I thought.
That's what I said. God.
That's exactly what I said.
But yeah. So what do you think of it? Like, what do you think of the premise and all that? Or
I think the premise is pretty cool. I like the whole mystery about it. And how supernatural it was. I really honestly I liked episode 2 a lot with the serpent.
Yeah,
With the water
3
god.
had the serpent as well, right?
Wait, what?
Episode 3 was a continuation of episode 2.
Oh yes. Yeah. It was. Slightly, but only in the beginning, not throughout the rest of the episode, because then that yokai with the long ass purple hair and the big ass boobs with no face came into play. So, but
Steel Lady or whatever.
yeah. I do like the university student, I forget his name, Sugawara.
Sakuragawa.
Yeah, there you go. That's his name. He's intriguing. And like his little backstory on like why he broke up with his girlfriend and everything, and how he's like deadpan, non-emotional kind of thing. So
It's almost like he's empty a little bit or whatever.
yeah, like he's
So
really
he
empty
has like
inside and he-
superpowers, and the girl thrusts herself on him. She's like, "You're my boyfriend now."
Yeah, like she's in love. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like wishing that he would reciprocate, which he might. He probably will. At the end, maybe.
Who knows? We won't know until it happens.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to. I guess the manga's still going. Like it's
yeah.
11 volumes. It started 2015, and it's like ongoing, and it comes out in Monthly Shonen magazine, magazine R, excuse me. So it might be like a couple seasons. I mean, the way it seems like they're doing anime now is like do a couple seasons worth. Like
Yeah.
there's not a lot of anime out there right now that's just doing at least all the ones that we reviewed so far for first impressions this season have all been, they're all starting as 11 or 12 episodes, but like the manga's still going, so there may or may not be more, you know? So like,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, I really thought, and I don't know why I was so in love with her design, but the steel lady, the girl who was like dead, No Face Johnson.
Yeah.
No Face
I
Johnson.
I love her design so fucking much. Her big like long little
Titties?
pigtails,
Oh,
and yeah, okay, yeah, I like her titties.
her big
But,
long
like,
titties.
She's just dragging around this
Her
girder.
titties?
Yes. Yeah. Like it's nothing.
It's so fucking
She's-
badass
she's
to me. She's just
Freaking
swinging
it
it around.
around.
So badass. Like, and she's really like tall, really huge.
Oh, she's like
like-
Ella Schnorr in Grand Cenobite.
Nick. That's gonna be my new thing. Every time Nick says something that nobody knows what's going on, it's just like Nick.
Nick.
I do that with Smokey
Really?
every day. I'm like, Smokey. God.
I'm not even gonna say what it's from. You got to figure it out. All right.
All right. Everyone at Nick on Discord if you got that reference. I did not get it, so I will not be adding Nick. Are you gonna keep watching this one, you guys, or what? I don't know if I'm going to.
I think I am.
I probably will. Yeah.
I think the characters carry it pretty well, but we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to. It might be one of those ones that I put on hold or just.
Yeah, I might try to marathon it a little bit. Although it does look like it's having some shorter mysteries, like Hyoka style.
Yeah. I know it might be one of those things where like it gets to like episode 8 and Danny was like, holy shit, and then it'll make me want to watch it, which that
Yeah.
happens often. So like, or Nick will be like, dude, no, you got to watch it. I'll be like, ah, fuck. So then I watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'll like DM
If
you,
you-
randomly.
yeah.
It's like song.
Bitch.
If you like mysteries and, stuff like Monogatari, then definitely check it out, I would say.
Sure. Okay.
You got to pay attention, though. You can't just put it on the background at 1.25 speed while you're
Yeah.
browsing on your phone for magic cards.
You can't do
You
the
actually
Nick.
got to look
Yeah,
at it. So
Can't do the Nick method. This next
there's
one.
kind of a
let's
lot
move
to
on
the
the
story.
next
We
one.
didn't delve into it much, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say
I
something.
thought
I'm
you were
sorry.
going to say something.
Yeah, sorry. I had it and then it went away. I guess it doesn't.
There's a lot to
Interest
talk
me
about.
enough.
In it. I would encourage people to check out the Anime News Network weekly streaming reviews where they talk about every episode. Or they call
So
it
are you
daily
gonna keep
streaming
watching?
reviews, but it's weekly per show.
So you like it that much, Nick? Like you like?
No, I'm
how-
saying if you like it, then check out the Anime News
Oh,
Network
okay.
where they do a write up on every episode and they kind of talk about what happened and like what
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
meant
yeah.
and all that.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Somali and the Forest Spirit. Somali Tomori no Kami-sama.
Or as I call it, Small and the Forest Spirit.
Small.
Small E.
Studio Satellite. They've also done Log Horizon, Housing Ultimate, Fairy Tail Nanbaka, or Prison School. And White Album 2. They did White Album 2.
Oh, you just glossed over Prison School. Jeez.
No, I said it. I said Nanbaka.
No, you said you glossed over Prison School. Anyway,
Yeah, because it sucks. Nobody cares.
way better than
Anyway.
the other shit.
Danny. I love when she does that because it's like this new thing she does where she's just like, mm-hmm. Like,
I wonder what their best show is. Satellite. Maybe is it Macross Frontier? Oh no! Wait. They did Symphogear.
yeah.
Did they do
Macross
all of the
Frontier,
Symphogears or just one of them?
It looks like they just did the first one.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah, that is really weird. Actually,
no, they did a
I
bunch of
mean-
Symphogears.
Oh, I see it now. You have to scroll down. They did a lot of Bushy Road
I mean, it's
stuff.
probably
it looks
Hellsing
like.
Ultimate. That's the best looking one, but that's kind of cheating because that's an OVA. But still. Anyway,
Cheating. Y'all cheating.
maybe this will be the
Somali-
next best one.
Somali and
Somali.
the Forest Spirit, dude. The world is ruled by spirits, goblins, and all manner of strange creatures. Human beings are persecuted to the very point of extinction. One day, a golem and a lone human girl meet. This is a record of the pair, one member of a ruined race, the other the watchman of a forest. It tells of their travels together and the bond between father and daughter. So basically, that's kind of
That was a
shitty
good
synopsis.
That was actually a pretty good synopsis, in my opinion. Short.
It was an okay synopsis.
It doesn't really explain. So the golem, who we just simply know as Dad or Golem, or Otosan. Japanese for dad. He's, golems, they're watchers of the forest. They feed off of sunlight and water and natural, just being in nature.
Oxygen.
They don't interfere with nature. They just watch over it. They're like a forest guardian. And they see Somali in like a rag, dress and a chain around their neck. And he's like, oh shit. And then it kind of just goes right into it. It doesn't dive right into too much of how that situation unfolds. We'll probably see more of it later. But they're traveling the world to find, or the country, I should say, to find humans, more humans, like Somali. And she wears like this hood with horns on it, and they just tell people that she's a minotaur because if people found out that she was human, there might be some kind of monster out there to eat her. Like, the world is all like fantasy creatures and everything. Like, there's no humans at all.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of one of those like scary fairy tale type settings, like Alice in Wonderland or Grimm's fairy tale, where it's like, oh, we're gonna eat you, little girl. Meh, 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 meh. And, like, all the
like
animals are
Belcher,
like,
yeah.
you smell delicious.
Just like that.
And then she's
just
like, "You're
that,
fluffy."
Nick.
And then, yeah,
there's
that's my
there's like
summary.
fucking there's barefaced Johnsons with whiskers coming out of their eyelids. There's fucking little demon dwarves like Shizuno in episode 2 is like, he's like
There's some jackrabbits
he's a
hopping
Oni.
around.
Yeah, jackalopes.
Yeah, not for
They're
long. Not when
jackalopes.
Somali catches them. Okay.
But she cuddles with them.
Yeah.
Jackalopes. They call them horned rabbits, but I'm like, nah, that's a jackalope.
Yeah.
a jackrabbit antelope. Yeah, a jackalope. Yeah, no, like it's really cute. This is kind of like a fantasy version of like Usagi Drop or
Usagi
Sweetness
Drop.
and Lightning.
Oh no,
And
this is
there's
way
actually,
better
like-
than those shows. No offense.
This is
but-
way better. Yeah, and this is
Just
actually
because
they're
those
actually
shows were so
traveling. There's
fucking boring. No offense.
there's
My
a
God,
there's
I'm
a
sorry.
they're actually traveling and there's a plot. to
Usagi
it,
Drop
yeah.
is okay. Sweetness and Lightning.
Usagi Drop's okay.
Look, I'm a
Usagi
hater.
Drop's way better.
I
Than Sweetness
am
and
a
Lightning was bad.
hater for Sweetness and Lightning. I know a lot of people really like it. It's just not my thing. Usagi Drop is good if you don't read the manga and pretend it doesn't exist. But yeah.
Yeah, no, Sweetness and Lightning was like the more I liked it at the time, but it's actually
No,
really
it's fine. It's just overhyped. It's fine. But,
it's not that good.
I'm a hater, dude.
But no, this is really good. And like, she calls him dad just because she does, and they kind of every episode it's kind of episodic, so like each episode there's episode 3 goes in episode 4, but like there's like episode 1 they're in one town, episode 2 they're in another town, and what they do to get money, or what Golem does is
he reviews brothels and Somali
Shut up.
waits.
God, shut up. He gathers things like natural. So because he's a golem and he's a guardian of nature, he's got like this scanner thing in his eye or in his head that's basically an eye, and he can scan everything
his head is
that
like it
makes
like
up.
unzips or whatever.
Yeah, he can scan so he can look at Nick and identify everything that makes up Nick. So he'll be like, "Oh, you're made up of blood, flesh, water, cells, and what?" You know what I mean? So like.
This meal
he'll
is
find-
580 calories, 20 grams
So
protein.
he'll find things in nature and then sell them. Like if it's like a rock that could be sold for a lot of money for jewelry, he can sell it or whatever. So in the first episode it's kind of funny because like he's trying to do that, and the guy's like, "Here you go," and he's like, "This is insufficient. I require more payment for what I'm giving you." And he's like, "Nope, this stuff is common, so And he's
Yeah.
like, "Don't make me do this." And he grabs like a rock off the shelf and he scans it and he's like, 80% of
This
this
is
is
a
fake. Like he's like, "You can give me like what you're gonna
Dude,
what
he
you
goes
should pay
full
me, or I'll
Adam
go."
Sandler on his ass.
Yeah, or he's like, "I'll go and tell everyone that this is fake shit." So like, it's just really funny.
I like how
But yeah, like-
anyway, it's
Go ahead,
kind of
go.
like it reminds me a little bit of Girls Last Tour and Ancient Magus Bride mixed together.
Oh yeah,
Little
yeah. I
bit.
kind of got that feeling too.
I
The
like
way
this
the
better than
world is
Ancient,
drawn,
Ancient
kinda,
Magus
yeah.
Bride.
Ancient-
Hot
what the hell,
take.
man?
Somali is better than Ancient Magus Bride. Hot take. Spicy take.
Well, a lot of people might agree with you, but like,
There's only 3 episodes, or well, there's like 6 right now, but
But like, I really like that Golem is kind of like. He's really he doesn't have
He's straightforward. He has no filter.
he doesn't have emotion or he doesn't, you know what I mean? So he's only there to analyze and do what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
So like, which is really funny because like every episode you kind of discover a new thing about him in which he kind of is showing some kind of emotion. He's like, no, that's not right though, because golems don't have emotion. That's weird.
Yeah. It's
But,
kind of
like,
like
yeah,
the
otherwise-
trope of like the hardened heart of the lone wanderer meets the what is it, lone wolf and cub? Is that kind of?
Yeah.
I've never read
kinda,
that,
yeah.
but it's kind of similar. Anyway,
But like, it's funny because she's
yeah, no,
like,
it's like the Mandalorian,
it's the man. It's basically
which is
Mandalorian
lone wolf and
Baby
cub.
Yoda.
So yeah, lone wolf and cub. That's what this is.
But like there's one part where they stay at an inn. She's like, "Can we stay at an inn?" And he's like, "Fine, whatever." And they and she's like "Yay, I'm gonna stay up." And he's like, "Request denied." And she's like, "Denial denied." Like, it's really cute because he's like, "This is insufficient. We shouldn't do this. Commence sleep." "No, I'm gonna stay up." "Request denied."
That's great.
"Commence sleep now. Sleep time is now."
But you discover partway through. It's like a minor spoiler. It happens
It's
early.
like episode 2.
Yeah,
actually,
you discover
they say
that the
it.
golem has a limited lifespan. They live exactly 1,000 years, and he has just over a year left to live. So he's trying to find Somali's parents and pass her off to them before he dies. So he's got to gather money and like travel and find them and shit. So that's
and
kind
Somali
of the name.
doesn't know.
She doesn't know, but she kind of knows.
Yeah, I think she kind of, like, episode 3.
Yeah, she figures it out.
she
She's
starts
like crying
figuring
in
it
front
out.
of her little bunny rabbit friend.
She's like, I think when our journey's over, he's going to leave, and I don't think she necessarily knows how he's going to leave, quote unquote, but
Kids are smart.
yeah, he's 998 years and some, like, 100-some days old. So he's got about a year and some change. So it's like, because he, like, takes off his cloak and his wraps, and you can see that his body's cracking. And, like, yeah. I really like his design, by the way. Like,
Yeah, he looks pretty
Same.
cool.
the way they designed him is really cool. And then his outfit that he wears over himself.
Zipper Face Johnson.
Zipperface Johnson. Who designed this character? Tetsuya Nomura? LOL. Anyway.
He would fit right
fucking
into
Kingdom Hearts.
Doro Hidoro.
All the fucking Kingdom Hearts bad guys have zippers and shit, so just make fun of Tetsuya Nomura. I heard when he designed that Batman figure, the play arts, and he's like, everyone on Reddit commented, they're like, not enough zippers.
Yeah.
8 out of 10.
Dude, you gotta have your thing, Some people
Everyone's
have
got their
feet.
thing.
He has zippers.
But yeah, I'm gonna keep watching this one. I really like
yeah.
the animation's okay, but what I really like is the music. So every episode kind of has like a little montage-ish part, a little bit for like a minute or so, not even, where they're kind of going throughout the day, doing what they're doing in that episode. Like in episode 3, Golem takes an odd job working at a restaurant, and it kind of shows him like for a little montage part of Somali playing with the son of the owner of the restaurant for a while, and him working, and every episode kind of has had that so far, and there's always like a really nice song to carry that section of the episode. Like it's just like really nice piano music, and the OP is like, it's different for an anime. It's really nice.
Little, yellow, different.
Little yellow.
Dude, every time somebody says the word different, I think of that.
Just think about it. I think
Every
about
time.
this a lot.
Yeah.
No, like the music is really good. I really like the music. It's very peaceful. Very, very much goes with the environment and the kind of feel of the story. So I'm gonna keep watching this one. What about you guys?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, same.
I want to see more jackalopes.
That's all Sam cares about. Fucking Sam.
Jackalope Face Johnsons, yeah, dude.
Jackalope Face Johnsons. Oh, my God.
Dude, oh my god. Yeah, no, I like this one. This one's really cute. Like,
It's an Iyashike with a spooky feel. Because the little girl's finna get eaten. Unless she's careful.
fantasy adventure Yashike, something or other. But yeah, it's a good one. It's good. The next one is Bofoofer. Bofuri, I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. This is where our waifu's from.
Oh! This show is great.
Studio Silverlink. We all know Silverlink. After receiving an invitation from her friend Risa, Kaede begins playing the VR MMO game called New World Online, which is kind of a stupid name.
New World
as the
Online.
character. Yeah, New World Online. So
NWO.
exciting.
Isn't that like a
NWO.
Is that a wrestler?
That's it used to be a wrestling federation, yeah, called New World Order.
Was that also a rapper? It probably is a lot of things. Anyway,
As the character Maple, lacking knowledge
you
of the
could say
game,
it's Maple's story.
God
Please,
damn it,
please clap.
Nick.
Please add some crickets into this.
Yeah. Lacking knowledge of the game, she allocates all her status points to defense. As a result, her movements are slow. She can't use magic, and she gets attacked by rabbits. However, she obtains a skill called Absolute Defense due to
fucking
maxing out her
hilarious.
vitality, and a counter skill that kills in a single hit. A mobile fortress-style novice with a poisonous skill that makes all attacks invalid and overrides all obstacles. She goes off to adventures, disregarding her irregularities. You know, it's pretty funny. She just like
Her first battle, she just fucking sits there and just lets this little rabbit wear itself out. And then you come back later and someone walks, they discover her. She's just laying on the ground sleeping as a whole bunch of animals are attacking her.
yeah,
She's
but
like,
she's
whoa, I
like
gained experience.
she didn't want to get hurt, so she just put everything in defense, but she walks really slow as a result. And then she wants to get like new gear to look cool in episode 2, but like she doesn't have enough money, so they tell her, "Oh, go to that mountain and fight the poison dragon." Or you can fight the monster. Don't fight the poison dragon, but you can fight monsters there and get some mad experience points and money. So she goes, and they're like, she's not going to go by herself, is she? And then she does.
Yeah, she just fucking waltzes in.
She waltzes in and she beats that fucking dragon.
She actually
She
doesn't
eats it.
get her.
She like bites it.
So her defense is like fine, but the poison is what's hurting her. So like, but because she's got so much HP, she can take the poisonous hits pretty okay. So she just uses potions to heal every time. And then when she does, she builds poison resistance. So then it gets to a point where like she's basically invincible. So then the dragon's trying to like one hit KO her by like taking her, like with the tail or one of the Hydra heads or whatever. So she starts like, well, I can't do any damage to it. What do I do? Like my shield broke. Her shield and her little short sword broke. Because, like, what her class is a great shielder. So it comes with a little short sword and a big shield. But it broke. So she starts biting the dragon to hope to do damage to it. And it does. And it turns out that that's a skill. So, like,
She's basically like the slime, except she's a cute little...
Yeah.
She's a boomer lolly. Because she's old.
She starts pulling the shit like in Ari Fureta, except it's actually, like... I don't know, but like it's really funny. So she gets this like legendary outfit and shield, and it's really cool. It's just really cute, and it's not. There's no like that's. I guess you could call it that's the catch, but like of like the anime. But there, other than it being another gamified world or isekai, whatever you want to call it, there's not really like some fucking weird stupid catch about it, other than like.
It's kind of like it's actually kind of like Gun Gale Online, where she gets really good really fast.
Yeah, kind of.
And she has like her friend join her in the game.
That part was cool, right? Because like Risa was the one who showed it to her, and then so they spend all of episode 3 like gathering. There's actually little montages parts about this anime too, where they show like them doing a thing. Throughout the episode and how they're to save time, obviously, because they're not going to show them gathering materials or gold for fucking 5 hours, But so Risa joins her in the 3rd episode, and they help her get new equipment and stuff, and it's really cool. Like it's just people playing video games. It's really fun. I feel like I much rather like this more than Infinite Dendrogram. Like in terms
Infinite
of
Dendrogram is okay, but like. I only have so much time. I'm going to pick this one.
Like, if I want to watch, just normal anime of some kid playing a video game, I would rather watch this one than Infinite Dendrogram.
Yeah.
What do you think, Dan? You don't like it?
It's a little bit more interesting than Infinite Dendrogram and the other gaming shows that we reviewed last week, but I don't know. I might give this one a chance.
There's too many
Because
girls.
you guys know I mean, I have nothing against the girls. They're actually really cute. How they're like Maple especially. She's kind of
Oh, but you don't like the isekais, right?
yeah.
This one's not really an
Yeah,
isekai.
that's-
It's more like a.
It's not.
It kind
really.
of is. They're just playing a game,
But-
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, still, like at the same time, it's still like going into a different world kind of aspect. So.
Yeah.
And those aren't really my favorite, to be quite honest. But
Well, you don't have to watch
I
it.
might give this one a chance because I do think it was really hilarious how she was just fighting that poison dragon, and then she developed the non-poisonous ability, and she like fucking ate the dragon, and she got her cool ass armor after that. So
Yeah,
I
I like
don't
how
know.
her friend like gets all. She turns into not a rogue, but it's one of those classes. It's like a. She's very shifty, but she's also defensive, so they're both defense.
She's like she's like a stealth. Yeah.
It's not a rogue.
She-
it's like
she-
somewhat similar to that. Anyway,
So what she does is she evades and then
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
she has a lot of agility, so by their powers combined, they can fight monsters. And they're in episode 3. They're just about to join the next event for the game because the game has like these events periodically where it's kind of
It was like a PvP event.
yeah,
It was
it's
like a battle
PvP,
royale.
battle
event.
royale.
And everyone just kept running at Maple.
Yeah, in the
and
first
just,
one,
like-
Maple actually got fucking third place, and she's just like, they'd run at her, and she'd be like, "Oops," and she'd fucking just poke him with her shield and like suck him up. And they had to patch the game because she was so overpowered.
Yeah, they would. Oh, so then it became like a challenge. People were like texting each other, and they're like, "Dude, we have to go after this chick. Like, fuck that, right?" So like
oh
10,
yeah.
10 people at a time start running at her. So she does a shout paralyze ability, and everyone just gets paralyzed and falls to the ground.
She has her
So then
dragon
she just walks up.
Hydra ability. Anyway,
Yeah, yep. And so she just walks up and taps them with the shield, which one hit KOs them, and it's funny.
yeah,
Yeah.
great show. I like it.
But and I do want to say the animation of when Risa or Sally, her game name is Sally, when she's fighting the boss
Maple and
underwater.
Sally. This is my
Yeah,
kind of
Maple and
anime.
Sally.
Sally.
When she's fighting the fucking jellyfish whale orca thing, octopus orca thing underwater, the animation to
Pretty
that was
good.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
Dude, who is this May character?
I don't know. I haven't seen her yet.
Some more lollies. There's a Yui. There's an Iz.
Oh boy, here we go.
Here we
This
go with
is
the
great.
lollies.
I'm definitely gonna
Bo-
keep watching.
Bo Foofer. Yeah, no, Bo Foofer, you guys. You should watch it. I like it. Maybe Danny will give it another chance. Who knows? We'll see.
All right, here we go.
Uh,
Anime of the season. If you go by
This,
Mal's score, this is anime of the
I-
season.
You know what?
Highest Mal rating,
Yeah.
8.9? Pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it's a
right?
troll rating, I think.
That means it's good.
So
Oh, last time I checked, it went down.
Yeah,
the last I checked, it was
Ishizoku
9.0.
Reviewers. This is the show. It was number
Studio
1
Pat-
for a very short amount of time on Mal.
It was number 4.
I think it hit number 1 for like I don't know, an hour or something.
Studio Passion or Passion.
This is
Yeah,
so
this,
stupid.
this is like another Pingu in the City, except this is actually a show, but it's not
yeah,
a show.
they did Citrus and they did some other stuff that doesn't really matter. They did Higurashi Shin Project, which is really weird.
Wait, what? Oh, they did
Higurashi
Roka no
when they cry.
Yusha, the fucking blue balls the anime. Oh my god.
Yeah. So,
Anyway.
in our world, the human race constantly debates about several important issues, such as which girl is the best girl, and how good is something as fapping material, which fetish is the sexiest.
How good is that puss?
So, 3 great warriors set out to review all the brothels in their fantasy world, and
Oh
yeah.
man. This is a great show.
so stupid.
So basically, what happens is there's a human and this elf kid named Stunk. The human guy is named Stunk. He's like a warrior, and then Zell, who's like a elven archer. and
They argue
they're
about
arguing-
which chicks are the best to bang.
No, dude, the 500-year-old elf chick is hot
Oh,
because she looks young and
Totally.
hot.
Yeah, but sure, her
And
mana
then-
is like putrid or something.
And then Zell is like, no, dude, the 50-year-old human chick is
And
hot.
who,
And
by the
she's
way,
all
she
like-
looks a lot older than 50.
she looks like a granny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and so they have an argument about it. So then they start reviewing and giving like 10 out of 10 ratings. You know,
Yep.
ratings
Yep.
out of 10 to each brothel girl, sex worker.
There's not much world building. Like they just
No.
like in episode 1 they're like, "Oh, suddenly we're earning money from this. Great."
Yeah, and then they start getting so like there's like an adventurer board, you know, like in Konosuba they have the adventurer board, and they start posting their reviews up there, and then people can buy copies of it.
Yeah, this
So then the
lizard,
restaurant-
this like virgin lizard is like talking about it the whole time. He's like, "Oh, apparently this is true." They're like, "You've never done it."
Yeah, you wouldn't know you're a virgin. It's like you're a fucking weirdo. So like the restaurant has to give them money, you know, because you know they wrote it, you know, and so that's what they start doing, and that's how the anime starts. So like, so let me just start off by saying this, okay? In my last newscast, we talked about how Funimation pulled it, and then how Amazon Prime Video took it down, and whatever. And you know, I didn't think it was. I hadn't seen it then, okay? I only watched it yesterday. And then I watched, like, two more episodes today. And now I kind of understand a little bit why they took it down. Like,
Dude, the OP
God.
had titties in it.
yeah, you know, I'm not gonna get into that whole drama with, you know, Funimation's stupid anyway. But anyway,
It's just like, how do they not know, you know?
that's
They spend all
that's
this money
what I was gonna
licensing
say
it.
next.
They couldn't get a hint. They couldn't ask them, be like, "Hey, is your show gonna have like full on dick in butt?" You know, like,
Hey,
they're
we,
like,
we can
"No,
see the key visual here. Can you give us an idea of,
well,
you know?
you know, there's a short turnaround time on anime. Blah blah blah. They're not finished with it before they start it, but like, they could have told them, be like, "Yeah, there's gonna be sex."
It's
okay.
I was trying to tell Nick before recording. I was like, this is a straight up hentai, man. And Nick was like, no, it's not, because technically ball sack and dick and vagina. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like, nah, dude.
No, it
it's
is.
A straight up
They
hentai.
have the hentai tongues. You can tell. You know how they animate those, dude? You'll know when you see it. Okay.
You'll know when you see it, dude.
They're
But,
very
yeah.
juicy tongues. It's like a fruit.
It straight up is. It's straight up a soft core, like a little more than soft core.
Soft.
Yeah, definitely way more than soft core actually. But
No,
like,
it's like kind of. Well, it's not really soft.
Miro Tights is soft core. This is
What is? It's not hardcore though, is it?
It's definitely not
It's like
hardcore, but
medium-
it's still
medium?
straight up doing
It's
it.
just medium.
It's like regular.
Yeah.
It's just regular porn. It's just porn. Is what it is. It's regular prawns.
Well, with some characters who look childlike, even though they're like, we're 500 years old.
Well, also the art style is kind of like.
Well, yeah,
the-
they all
like
kind of
the-
look like that, but
The normal adult size is like a shorter looking. Yeah,
the
the way the art
halfling
design
doesn't.
is.
The halfling doesn't look like anything. It's just whatever.
Yeah. But so then they meet this angel named Crimvale or Crim.
And aren't
And
angels hermaphrodites?
Well, so angel I don't know why, but archangels like Crim, his halo is broken, so that's why he fell to the living
Took
world.
a bite out of that donut.
And he reveals that he's got both parts, that he's
got both
that he's
parts.
intersex, if you will. But he chooses to stay identifying as a he because he doesn't want Zal
Them
and
to
Stunk
know.
to be all like touching him and shit,
Dude, do
because
you
he
think-
knows that they're
Yeah.
fucking horny.
Do you think
and
this is in the
gross.
same universe as Haibane Renmei?
Yes.
Do you think that angel has to like repent and stuff?
So like in the meantime, they're making Crim like go along and going out to all these different brothels, and so basically each episode is a new brothel that they go to, and sometimes they have their other friends join them on these sexcapades, and without getting into like the topic of like intersex and gender too much, in the third episode, what
They're
I
just
liked about that.
experimenting, bro.
Okay, but here's what I liked about it is and obviously this is a fucking show made by men for men, okay? But what I liked about it is that they went to this gender swap in, and I have feelings about that because obviously I don't believe your genitals equal your gender. But anyway, they changed.
Trigger.
They changed to they drink a potion, and they get boobs.
Dude,
and
everybody
a vagina.
wishes they could drink that potion. You could be straight.
Sure.
You could be trans. Doesn't matter. Everyone would. You would totally drink that. I would drink that just to try it. You know.
Maybe,
Who would say no?
You know, I'm not disagreeing. I
You know,
personally
for
would
like
do
an
it,
hour. Yeah.
For obvious reasons, but like it's just like,
Well, no, just to try it out. I'm not saying permanent, but like just try it out. You know.
well,
Take
you
it for a
know,
test
maybe.
drive.
Maybe. But like, what I liked about it is the way that episode ended, or the way that review ended, was like, Stunk specifically. He was like, you know what? In his review, he rated it like a 7, I think, and he was like, everyone should try this because you should get it what it's like from a girl's point of view. And it's like, okay, I appreciate that. That's good. You should always like, you know, you're not a total dick bag, so that's kind of nice. Like, you know,
He's just a
even though
hornball.
he's still trash, but like, it was kind of like, oh, that's kind of sweet.
Yeah. He just has
But
a
that
high
episode-
sex drive.
That episode, that's when I was like, okay, this is straight up porn. Like
Yeah.
they played with a dildo and showed it. They didn't show it going in, but you know they
It
showed.
was blurred
They
out.
showed it, but it was blurred.
It-
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing that I have a problem with this freaking show is that even in the uncensored version, they're showing all these fucking titties with nipples and everything. And Stunk, he was talking to this one character. I can't remember who, but he stuck up the middle finger, and they blurred out.
Yeah.
the middle finger.
That's the funny part, though. That's what makes it funny.
It's
said-
like, what the fuck?
That part was funny because it was a green goblin demon guy, and he was a campaign manager for Death Abyss, who's trying to get elected. If you like to
That's
fuck,
right.
vote
Yeah,
for suck.
Yeah.
Which is a succubus. Yeah, if you like to fuck, vote for suck. And so they were like, oh, well, he's like, your guys' reviews have been getting a lot of attention, and if you could make it so demon girls are looked upon more favorably, it would help my candidate. And he was like, oh, well, we can't. We if you want us to like make you look good and not give an honest review, then you got to give us a little something. And he was like, well, technically by the electoral laws, I can't do that, but I can recommend you this brothel. It's really nice. Wink, wink, you know. So then he says, okay, fuck you, you want to be Piccolo, because he looks like Piccolo.
I think they blurred
And
out
it
Piccolo
was just really-
too.
Yeah, and then they pixeled out his middle finger. It was really funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, this show is stupid. I don't know. It's,
I'm gonna finish it, dude.
you know what though?
Of course you
I'm gonna
are.
finish it once
yeah.
a week, if you know what I'm saying.
I only wanted to watch the part with the Moo Cow girls, and that part's already passed, so I'm good.
I'm waiting until they
I thought
get to
Moo Cow-
till they get to the Keijo brothel. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying that I want to get choked by the bottom of an octopus girl, but I do want to get choked by the bottom of an octopus girl. Is what I'm saying.
No, octopus. No. I mean, if it's a cartoon, if I'm a cartoon, then maybe. But like real life, no. They're slimy. It's gross.
I am gonna take a hard pass.
Yeah, no, this show's dumb. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. I
I'm
like the
gonna finish it, dude.
one-liners though.
I'm watching it.
The one-liners were hilarious. Like when they were reviewing the parakeet or bird girls, and Zal was like, "Parakeet, more like gonna skeet."
Yeah, God.
So stupid. No, it's basically porn. So if you want to watch porn, watch it. That's basically
Yeah, it's
basically
okay. It's
porn.
got a little comedy. It's good. A little bit.
It's got a
bit
little
of everything.
It's just porn. Yeah. So anyway, I think it's pretty dumb. But if you know what? I like the art style, and it's animated very well. It's animated way better than most actual hentais out there. So, you know, think about that. Okay. Then watch it. I think it's animated really nice. Art style is very cute. Still very sexy for how cute it is, which is weird. But yeah, dog. If you like porn, there you go. It's super big titties, butts everywhere. Moving on. ID Invaded, man. This was one we talked, even in the last show also. I talked a lot about on the newscast, getting hyped for this one. This is Studio Naz, which is they also did the other one that we reviewed last week, which was Infinite Dentagram, or not review, but first impression. The synopsis on this is pretty long.
It's complicated,
but
it's like Psychopaths. They can dive into people's minds, and it's like Mindhunter, right? They like dive into their mind and solve crimes from serial killers.
Yeah, they dive into their unconscious.
Yeah, their
is
id,
what they call
literally.
it. Yeah, using this thing called the Mizuhaname system, and the person that they're using to make these dives is an ex-cop who is now a prisoner for committing a crime, which we don't know what that crime is yet. At least I don't know I don't know.
Yeah, he's got amnesia.
but-
He doesn't know anything.
No, he does.
No, I think he does have amnesia. Like they're lying to him, like giving him false memories. I think, isn't that right?
Well, every time he dives in, he doesn't know who he is, and he has to figure it out.
He's chasing this girl in every memory that he's diving, right?
Kind of. Every time he makes a dive into a criminal's unconscious, a girl named Kaeru is there, and
Yeah, it's kind of like Inception or Evangelion. Just comparing it to everything.
it's also like that one movie with Jennifer Lopez.
Oh,
The Cell.
The Cell was Vince Vaughn in that one? I don't know. Maybe not.
Things-
Maybe that's
I
something
don't
else.
remember. Anyway, that movie is actually really fucked up. The Cell. But it's very much like that. So like the first episode is a 2-parter. Actually, it's actually an hour, and they're trying to pinpoint the location of this person called the Perforator, who drills holes into people's heads. And so one way that they help do that is they have this guy, which I always... Okay, here it is. Narihisago is his name. Dive into the unconscious of the killer. And using this thing called a Wakamusubi, which picks up on intents to kill, when they have that data from the intent to kill wave, he can dive into the unconscious.
Yeah, it's like Psychopaths with their guns. Their guns can detect the intent to kill.
Yeah.
The Dominator, that's the word for it.
The Dominator. So yeah, like they are able to find the Perforator, the drill guy, because of Sakaido, which is his dive name. It's like the name he remembers every time he dives. Piecing together things in this weird fucking world that he wakes up in, every time he dives. So it was pretty cool. It's really weird. And actually, like every time, like every episode that goes on, you find more and more out about Sakaido and why he's where he is now, why he's in prison, that he used to have a wife and kid and they were murdered, and he's capable of doing these dives because he's killed before, which is something they say in the first episode, like to be able to dive into the ID well or the id well or whatever. You have to be somewhat kind of loose in the head yourself, which is like they picked him because he's killed someone before, so it kind of like
he's got that mindset.
Yeah. So anyway, it's what, I gotta watch the first episode again when they explain how that works.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of exposition.
Yeah, because they did it kind of quick, but it's really cool. Yeah, it's actually it's like Inception, like Psychopaths.
Is Minority Report a good comparison or not? Is that wrong? I haven't actually seen Minority Report.
that is
okay.
Yeah, that is.
It's sci-fi dystopia type shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. A lot of people, I feel like, kind of forgot about this one. Some people really like it.
It's pretty popular still on the chart.
Really? I feel like I didn't hear a lot about it. I know I was talking a lot about it on the
It's got almost
newscast.
70,000 viewers on Mel.
Okay. What about you, Danny? What do you think?
I guess it's not that popular. It's kind of medium, but
I don't know. I mean, the first episode what had like a good impact for the first couple minutes, like when he first woke up and everything, and like his body turned into like slices of pieces of like little pieces, and then him trying to piece himself together, and then all of a sudden he's bringing down that room because he saw like a leg dangling. So, but I don't know. It's not something that I'd probably continue watching.
Doesn't tickle your fancy.
Yeah, it didn't really tickle my fancy. I love the movie Inception, but I much rather watch Paprika than this.
You kind of like that surrealism more than this kind of surrealism.
Yeah, well, the animation
Yes.
here isn't
Yeah.
as good, obviously.
I
It's
don't
kind
know.
of medium
I do
animation,
like
you know?
I do like the character design.
Yeah, but the actual...
I do
yeah.
like how Sakaido looks and everything. However, I don't know, the whole like quote unquote white room kind of aspect that the world has, it's not really for me.
Well, I
Okay.
think it's in this. I think it's gonna. I don't know how different they're gonna be every time, but in Sniped, the sniper case, that one was weird because he was on top of a castle tower in the middle of a hole in the ocean, and the sun was right above him, and that wasn't like a one. I'm sorry, what?
I didn't get past episode 1.
Oh, you're
Oh,
definitely not going to
okay.
finish it then.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Why are we asking you? All right.
But no, I think it's pretty cool. And it's on Hulu. Oh my god, you guys! I totally forgot to tell you where these shows were available.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you weren't
Um,
recording. Okay. Oh.
No. Oh yeah, shit. But like, no, yeah. You can watch it on Hulu and Funimation. I think it's really cool. Are you gonna keep watching it, Nick, or you think you're gonna?
Yeah, I'll keep watching it.
Okay, I'll watch it with you. I like it. I mean, I kind of want to know what this dude's all about.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what's.
Yeah.
And I like how episodic it is. Like every episode's a different case. So like.
Another
I
show
think-
that you might like is The Perfect Insider. That was from like
Oh,
2015.
I think you told me about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We reviewed it on the pod way back.
No, we didn't.
Or I talked about it. Me and Mac memed about it.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna pause right here because I want to go back to the top of the list and tell you real quick. Inspector you can watch on Crunchy VRV, Somali Crunchy and VRV, Bofoofer you can watch on Funimation and Hulu, Bofurry, sorry, Bofoofer. Interspecies Reviewers, just go find it. I'm not even gonna tell you where. Just
Any streaming
You'll find
site, any torrent, it's there.
yeah, just yeah, find it.
Not YouTube.
And then ID Invaded, Funimation, and Hulu. So yeah, there you go. All right, moving right along.
Another stupid show.
Koizuru Asteroid in Love.
yeah, this one I'm not going to finish.
This one I'm not gonna finish.
It's a cute
but,
girls doing cute things, learning about astronomy, basically, and rocks.
Yeah, this is Studio Doga Kobo, and
Doga Kobo does really good animation.
They, oh
for
my
the most
god,
part.
like that. And if we talk about anything with this anime, that's what we're gonna talk about. But like New Game, Gabriel Dropout, Yuri Yuri,
Yeah, and the character designs
Plastic
are adorable.
Memories.
Dumbbell, Tadakun.
Doga Kobo is low key one of the best studios.
I would agree with you. But yeah. 12 episodes. When she was little, Mira Kinohara met a boy named Ao at a campsite in town. While gazing at the starry sky together, Mira learns that there's a star with the same name as herself, but no star named Ao. The two then promise one day to explore asteroids together to find a star named after him. Several years later, Mira enrolls in Hoshizaki High School. She joins the astronomy club. She finds Ao there, only to find out that she's actually a girl and not a boy. And they promise to look for asteroids and stars together. And yeah, like Nick said, this is
It's a 4-koma manga. Cute girls
Yeah.
doing cute things. I mean, if
It's
you have an
very
if you
mediocre.
really like cute girl shows, then check it out. But
Yeah,
it's just kind of the same. It's run of the mill. It's very run of the mill. It's not terrible, but
they're in a club. They're doing club things.
they're learning about a topic.
And yeah, I think the only kind of connection to the story that I liked was the fact that I would have loved there to be more of a focus on the relationship between Mira and Ao, but I don't know, or Mari. Sorry, not Mira. It says Mira on the synopsis. Mari.
All the girls
Mari
are
Moreno.
adorable, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And so that's the part that I really love is this kind of there's a word for
Who's the
it,
character
but like
designer? I
if
gotta
you watch
find
if
that.
you watch New Game or Andro a couple seasons ago.
Andro.
Sorry, not Andro. Endro.
Andro.
And
Sorry.
Andro and Andros
Andros.
Star Fox.
Ah!
from Star Fox. Yeah.
Original character design by Quro. Kuro?
Coral.
Coral?
Coral.
Let me tell you something, Coral.
But no, the animation style, like it's all shiny, and everything is very shiny, glossy. The way the lighting is, I like that. It reminds me of. I really like that.
For some reason,
anyway,
this reminds me of Yuru Camp, like the poster for it.
yeah, it kind of
I
does.
don't know. They all have different
I like
type
the-
of stockings too, which is nice.
I like
You
the
can tell them
pink haired
apart.
girl in Yuru Camp.
Yeah,
What's the pink haired girl's name?
probably the Genki girl. I don't know.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. Anyway, if you like that kind of stuff, then I would say watch this. Other than that,
Sorry.
What, Danny?
I just realized.
You gotta tell us now.
Damn it, Marie, they're minerals.
Oh yeah, because they're talking about like rocks and stuff. I wrote on the show sheet. I'm like, damn it, Marie, they're minerals.
god damn
If
it.
you've seen Breaking Bad, you'll get that reference.
Yeah.
Best anime of the season, Breaking Bad, by the way.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Other than that, not much to say.
Yeah.
You can watch it on Crunchyroll.
It's inoffensive, but anyway, there's more stuff to watch. There's better cute girl shows that you can watch.
If it was more bad, it'd probably be more interesting. But it's just right down the middle.
It's
I don't know, like the
mediocre.
cute girl shows, are they fun if they're really bad? They have to be really bad. I don't know if it's bad enough.
Maybe. This next one, Smile Down the
Speaking
Runway.
of cute girls,
Runway de Warate.
No, this is more like shoujo cute. This isn't like
Studio
Moe.
Isola, and they've only done two other things, which is Happy Sugar Life and Sonan Duska, which both were kind of lame, I think. But anyway,
especially Happy Sugar Life.
That was so
The story,
edgy.
yeah.
Was that the one with like the yandere and stuff?
yeah.
Yeah.
Studio Zola.
The story starts with Fujiso Chiyuki, an aspiring fashion model and daughter of a fledgling modeling agency, Milaniege. Ever since she was little, Chiyuki's dream was to be the star model of her dad's agency and perform at Paris Fashion Week. With great looks and a gifted environment, it seemed like she was on the right track to fulfill her dream, but she soon found herself faced with seemingly insurmountable wall when her height stopped growing at 158 centimeters, which is too short to be a pro model.
What was that, like 5'2", something like that?
Yeah,
Centimeter
typically-
conversion. You keep talking, I'll look it up.
Typically, to like most runway models, they're like
They're like
No, they got to be like 5'9"
five,
plus.
5'8".
They're-
Yeah, 5'8",
they're like-
They're like 5'11", 6
Yeah.
foot.
they're like 5'8" or higher. Yeah.
Yeah.
For females, for women.
Yes. Which obviously
Yeah, it's about 5'2".
to me. Yeah, to me is.
She's my height.
Danny,
Danny's
you're
such a
too
shorty.
small.
So
wow,
cute.
Danny, you're such a manlet. You can't even be a model, even though you're a woman.
Danny-
but,
No,
you know.
that's not true. That's not true. Frickin' Tara Banks did her America's Top Model, and she had a season where she had models that were, I think, 5'6" and below.
Wow, 5'6", absolute manlet. We're talking about women, but I just have to make the joke, so The joke is that if you're under 6
God.
foot, you're a manlet.
That's so stupid. What does that even mean?
I don't know.
That's dumb.
It's
So
it's a
dumb.
meme. It's like a 4chan misc bodybuilding meme.
All right. Anyway, Danny's.
I do not
So
approve.
basically,
I
this
do
girl's a
not-
manlet, even though she's a woman. Just run with it. She's a
Oh,
manlet.
no, stupid, dumb. This is a dumb joke.
She's
anyway,
subhuman, in fact.
Anyway, Danny's a shoddy. I'm glad we got that out of the way. This is really
Oh
cute.
wow, sorry, side note, if you actually clicked on Chiyuki's character like profile, it actually says in parentheses 5'2".
Oh, yeah,
Nick.
maybe I could click on stuff. I wanted to
Why
look
don't
it
you
up,
click
okay?
on things.
She's slightly taller than 5'2". There.
God, you bitch. Anyway,
Fucking bitch.
fucking bitch.
There, use that one, Sam.
fucking yeah, fucking bitch.
Fucking
no,
bitch,
dude,
take 5.
This show's. Shut up. Okay. This show's really cute. It's based on a manga, and actually the manga's still going. It's in Weekly Shonen magazine. It's 14 volumes going on so far, starting in 2017. I don't know if I'm gonna. I mean, I think I might keep watching it just because. The last fashion anime I watched was Paradise Kiss, and that was
Oh, so good.
that was a cool
Paradise
show. That show was
Kiss.
sick.
I think I started watching that. Skip
Nick,
We,
we did
uh,
we
we
did
did
an
it- we
episode
did
on
it-
it.
we did
Oh,
a show swap.
I started
with
watching
Polka.
it and I didn't finish and I wasn't able to make that one. That's what happened.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
I don't think you were on that.
I did
episode.
watch
'cause you were-
Skip Beat. That's a fun. That's a fun show.
Skip Beat is a prick.
And it didn't end, by the way. If you watch Skip Beat, you're gonna have to read the
Yeah.
manga. Just telling
Yeah.
everyone. Princess Jellyfish, another one.
That's the another one that we
Yeah.
that you and I show swap
Skip
too.
That was a
Beat
good one.
is the best of all of those, by the way. Shots fired.
But yeah, so Smile on the Runway is really cute. I really like it. It's very, very shoujo. It's just kind of a slice of life.
I think I would recommend this to my best friend who's she's really not into like the whole like high school life kind of shows. So, and I remember this one time she asked me, she's like, "What's good in like new season
What's good,
anime
Danny?
right
What's
now?"
good?
And I think at the time
Boondock style.
we were really hyping Asobi Asubase.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Great
And-
show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spoilers. That's going on at least one of our decade lists. Danny.
Yeah.
Could also
Um,
me, probably.
So, and I kept telling her to watch that because, like, honestly, there was really nothing else that she was going to be interested in. And I told her, I'm like, just give this a chance because you have to, like, look past, you know, the high school life and everything. And it's just, like, the comedy. But, again, that's, like, not her type of scene. So, anything that is really revolved around fashion and real life experiences that doesn't have to really do with any high school or anything is really up her
Tell your friend to
alley.
watch Chihaya Furu. That is another show that they would like.
Chihana Ferner.
Trust me, they're wearing kimonos. That's
Uh,
fashionable. And they're
I
playing a
know
game.
her pretty well, and I don't
Danny,
think so.
I
Don't
think I
listen to
know your
Nick.
friend a little better, okay? Tell her to watch Chihaya Furu, okay?
I think I know your.
No,
I feel like we have this invisible connection.
no, absolutely not.
So you're gonna recommend this one to them, Danny?
Yeah, I think I would. I think I will. I think this is definitely something. And she's going to school in this field, so this is definitely
Oh, good.
something that she might like.
I like how they just
For sure,
totally
so.
abuse all of the people working there. The dressmakers and everything, or that whatever you call
I
them.
mean, that's kind of how that life
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, that's how a lot of jobs are,
So.
unfortunately. But like the one girl is just they're all sleeping on the floor.
They're all sleep
The one girl's got
deprived.
bags under her eyes. She fucking collapses like during the show.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
I-
you didn't eat.
Yeah. This is actually technically a shonen, also, by the way.
Shonen.
I-
Oh, because it's in one of the magazines, probably. Yeah, Shonen
Well,
magazines.
not even just that, but just because it's the way the story's being told.
Yeah.
The way how it's character driven. There was an article on it actually that broke it down. A lot of people think that shonen means, battle fantasy,
Well, yeah, it's a young person
level up 2000.
targeted more
But-
towards males. With an emphasis on like action and stuff.
Right. But like, it's yeah, but anyway, I like this one. I think I'm going to keep watching it. I really like the design of the art style. The eyes are really like, they're narrower but big and shiny.
They're cute.
And the way and obviously it's a show about like, fashion. So like the way they're draping the clothes on all these characters is like, even if it's just like a button-up T-shirt or a T-shirt, you know what I mean? Like it looks really nice on screen. It just looks really
Looks real good.
Looks real good. Looks real good. The one girl, Kokoro or whatever, with the purple hair. She got like a romper. She's wearing a romper. I'm like, hell yeah, dude! You look fucking cute in that romper right now.
Oh yeah, she was in one of the episodes. We only watched the first 3 for every show, or up to the first 3.
Yeah, no, this is fucking cute. I love it. I used to be more into fashion design back in the day when I was an edgy emo kid. So I don't know, it kind of like it interests me. So I'm gonna keep watching it for sure.
This one might have more than one cur because there's not an official episode count on Mal. I'm just speculating, or maybe it's like between 11 and 13.
It's like 12 or 13 episodes.
Yeah, it's probably just the one cur, and then they'll see how it goes. But
right.
Yeah, I like the boy, how he's like so determined to make a dress, like during the fashion show. Like every single thing goes wrong, so it's like, oh no, rookie, you're our only hope. And he has to fucking make the dress for the. Like I don't understand why they got Chiyuki. I mean, I know it's for the story. They're like, why couldn't we get another model to model? But like, no, we had to use Chiyuki. And she's so short, we have to hem the dress now. It's like, it's convoluted, but then they make it exciting because, it's doing their show.
That's the shonen part.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I'm probably not going to finish it. I don't dislike the show. I just don't feel like I'm going to have time. So
Let's be real. This is not your type of show, and you're not going to finish
appreciate
it. So
fashion, Danny. Okay.
you make me laugh.
Nick's idea of fashion.
If I was
Which is
rich,
actually
I would
not
just
that
dress in solid gold.
Listen. Okay, listen. Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. Okay?
Paint us a picture, Sam.
I make fun of Nick all the time, but so in our local mall that me and Nick live by, there used to be a store called Steve and Barry's, and Nick used to work there, and their selection of graphic tees were on point. So Nick would come, like, he would get off work and just have like the coolest fucking t-shirt on, like.
My t-shirt game.
Nick's t-shirt game is real.
Flexing on
honestly.
y'all. I don't have any
don't
of those
do that.
anymore,
You
but yeah.
That was super white the way you said
Yep.
that.
I'm styling on you all.
Hey guys, watch me do the flexing on y'all. No, but Nick's t-shirt game is 10 out of 10. He he has a shirt with what's the guy's name? Sean Wallace. And it's him from Princess Bride, and all it's just his face of him yelling, and then on the bottom it says "inconceivable."
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
You don't have it anymore?
I don't think I do. I don't have any of the old stuff anymore.
No, dude.
It got
the
all like
Carlton
tattered.
shirt?
Yeah. Oh, the Carlton one. I still have that. I got that from Target actually.
Oh, okay. I thought you got it from Steve Barry's. Anyway, Nick's graphic tee game on point.
That's
I'll
not really
just say that
fashion
now.
though. It's just a T-shirt. I mean, it is, but it's not.
there is big fashion in graphic tees right now.
Yeah, I mean it
don't know
is,
if you
but
know,
like
buddy.
I'm not wearing layers and shit. I'm not like wearing skinny jeans and all that. First of all,
He's just wearing
I
pants
can't even
and
fit into
the
the skinny
shirt.
jeans
That's it.
because of my large beefy thighs. So yeah, maybe they should make those. They probably do. I'm a guy. I don't like shopping. Guys, we don't shop. Okay,
They don't.
we wear stuff until it literally falls apart. I will
If
dress.
it covers my junk, it's fine.
I will dress in a brown paper bag. I don't fucking care. I mean, I care, but anyway.
Okay, so Nick's not gonna watch this one because he sucks.
Yeah, it's okay.
Nope, he is not.
All right, but you can watch that on Funimation and Hulu. Okay, I would say give it a shot for sure. This next one,
This is id
Oh,
invaded
boy.
minus. It's like a worse id invaded pretty
I-
much. It's fucking weird.
this is 13 episodes by Geno Studio based on a manga. The manga is still
The
going.
name of the show is Pet.
Oh no, there's only 5 volumes of the manga. It was in Big Comic Spirits magazine. It's called Pet. There are people who can get into people's minds and control their memories. This power is used to eradicate mysteries in cases, or worse, to assassinate. The potential of said power is strong enough that it is able to destroy people's minds. However, it can backfire and eat up one's own heart. To counter it, chains are used to lock and protect each other's
Ooh,
weak
chains.
and dangerous hearts.
I just had a
From
handshake
one's growing fear
flashback.
and disdain, they're consequently called as a pet. You know,
Stupid,
'cause of the
dumb.
chain. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's hard to tell
I
what was even
watched
happening
only-
in this show.
I only watched one episode of it, and it was so just like I was so uninterested. I kept like
I was
clicking on it.
I
I
was
kept looking on
interested
my
for the
phone.
first like 5 minutes, right? Like before they got to the OP, where they had
Right.
the
Oh my
The
god,
autistic
their
kid?
OP. This OP is so
the
terrible.
OP is by the same. I think it's by the same person who did the Tokyo Ghoul OP. it's the same
so
singer, I think.
bad.
the same band.
I'm
No.
pretty. It sounds exactly the same.
It's so bad.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Look-
Anyway,
I hate
Look it up.
I
Which
hate
Tokyo
it.
Ghoul?
the first one, the only one that matters. I mean, come on, let's be honest here. I mean the manga, but like, anyway, yeah, this show is fucking weird. Like, so it starts off with this kid.
Nick, you are right.
You could tell his voice sounds the same. Anyway,
Yeah, TK from Link to Segure.
there's
Yeah.
a kid who's just like kneeling in front of the TV, just like slack jawed, like he's just stuck in his own little world, and his mom is just like going nuts. She's like psycho and yelling about rambling about their dad and their crappy family life and all that. I'm like, oh god, this is gonna be another Stars line. So then, this detective guy Hiyashi, I think he goes up to the kid at one point and like clasps his hand, and then he like mind melds with him, and he tells the kid about how to set his valley and peak and all that. And I think the kid is one of the high school kids later in the show.
Yeah, he has blonde hair and piercings.
Yeah, so they don't really get into it. Like the first 3 episodes are just kind of like exposition, like figuring out how the world works. But like, I don't know, that first scene was cool. Like the kid was like, cause you gotta, I felt it a little bit. It's like, look, the kid is just like, he's like screwed. He's like, he can't go out into the real world. So he just like hides in front of the TV. But then it's like, they just throw all that away. And they're like, oh, let's go into this random characters getting fucking murked and, mind fucked. And I just had a hard time telling what was happening. But
It was stupid.
it's kind of like a mystery. I mean, yeah, it is a mystery, psychological. But yeah, it's, I don't know. It might get better later, but
I don't
I
think.
kind of wish they would have stuck in that time and not done a flash forward. Yeah.
I don't
Anyway,
like it.
Yeah, I wasn't.
it's one of those. It's a crime mystery show that's kind of weird.
Wasn't really into it. But yeah, yeah. I'll stick.
Yeah.
I'll probably still just watch ID.
Kind of the same
Invaded.
thing
I
as
don't wanna watch this one.
Kokoku, right? Because good OP, interesting concept, and then it just kind of falls flat a little bit. Same studio.
Yeah. The same studio.
Kokoku's OP, by the way, was fucking legendary. One of the best of the decade. So, fight me. But
So
yeah,
there
Pet-
you go. That's Pet.
Pet actually
not
did
gonna
have
watch
it.
this one.
I kind of like the Pet OP and ED. The ED is pretty good.
I thought the OP was cool. Yeah.
It's not
Mm-mm.
Danny's. It's not
I
quite your
hated it.
tempo.
It's not.
Oh,
it
God,
doesn't.
I
It
hated
doesn't
it.
punch Danny in the boob enough. Yeah.
In the boob.
Mm-mm.
Doesn't punch me in the boob that much either. Yeah. So you can watch that one on Amazon Prime if you got Amazon Prime Video. This is the last one, which this one in the last show. I was watching. I only watched the first episode, and I kind of was getting distracted. I was looking at my phone.
I mean, we can skip
but
it.
this
Did
one's-
any of us actually watch this one? Julia Richard?
Danny did, I believe.
Okay.
This is the case files of Julia Richard, Hoshi Kisho, Richard Chino, Naze Kante. 12 episodes by Studio Shuka. And they've also done 91 Days, Durarara. And they did that other one that we reviewed last week, right? I think. Didn't we review another one? Never mind. Oh, never mind. Anyway, Studio Shuka. The novel follows Richard Ranashinha Vorpian, a handsome British jewelry appraiser, and Seigi Nakata, a bright and up-and-coming Japanese college student. The duo solves various jewel-related cases by unraveling the hidden psychological aspects of their owners that lie within the gems. Danny, you gotta kind of carry us on this one, because did you watch the first 3 episodes?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did. And it's definitely interesting, but it's kind of slow. So, and honestly, like if you're into gems and everything like that, then this
They're
is kinda
minerals!
up your alley. They're minerals. They're minerals, Marie.
God.
So, and yeah, there's really not a lot of action. This is a storytelling type of show. There's just a lot of talking and stuff. So, but Seigi, did I pronounce his name right? Japanese.
You
boy.
tell me.
Yeah, Seigi
I don't-
Nakata, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I did the first episode mainly focused on him and like him meeting Richard and then finding out that Richard was a jeweler and stuff. So the whole
Finding out that Richard was a jeweler, you don't say.
But just figuring out exactly the ring that his grandmother stole, because you later find out that Seigi's grandmother was a pickpocket back in when she was young and stuff. So the first episode was really nice, really kind-hearted. I mean, there's really not a whole lot to talk about this show, except it's just like a slice of life mystery kind of thing. So Richard's hot though, for sure.
He's pretty hot.
Yeah, this is targeted toward Danny.
I would bang him.
Fuck you.
All the guy characters have to be disgusting, otherwise I won't watch it.
God,
I'm just kidding.
So that's our list, but let's talk about favorite OPs and EDs. What do we like out of this batch, and what are we watching? Let's wrap up the first impressions. What are we watching? Kind of going over overview real quick. Nick, why don't you go first, since you put NDS on this sheet.
Oh, somebody did.
NDS.
NDS represent. Obviously, the best OP of the season, well, this section is interspecies reviewers. You get titties in your face.
Stupid.
And actually, you get a little hint of the gooch too. So it's also kind of catchy. You got the characters running around. You got them. You got them getting flash. You got them just a lot of energy. It's upbeat. I like it.
Of course you would like it.
All right, that's all I got. What else am I going to say? Shit.
Scott Cheese, what else? Danny?
This batch was a little hard. Not a whole lot of good ones, really, like that didn't really tickle my fancy. But I did like Inspector. So Mononoke in the fiction is the name of the OP for that. So I definitely like the animation of the OP for that particular show, because it kind of gives you like a little preview on what the show is like and what you should be expected to see. So yeah.
Yeah, I was torn. Inspector has good OPED.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked that too, actually. I chose Arigato Okochi no Kotoba by Naotaro Moriyama from Somali and the Forest Spirit, because it's different. It's the different one this season. I really like it. It's a very easy
Yeah,
going
it's
anime.
it's very subtle. I can definitely go to sleep to that song.
It's like an acoustic kind of lullaby,
The OP.
light pop song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
sets the mood.
The OP
for,
sounds like an ED kind of.
yeah, almost.
it
Yeah,
does.
It kind of sets the mood for the relationship between Somali and the golem, which is really cute. But yeah, I really like that one. All right, favorite EDs.
Oh, I'm gonna
Knock.
go with Somali again. There we go. Sounds like an ED. It is an ED. It has they used. You can notice the CG character models a little bit, but it still looks good. It's just Somali and the golem, walking across a pretty picturesque landscape. Slow music. The backgrounds in Somali were great, by the way. Probably the best backgrounds of the season.
Oh yeah, they were amazing. Yeah, they're really good. What about you, Danny?
Mine it would have to be again, Inspector.
Okay, that was a good one actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that
really
ED a lot.
enjoyed them dancing and stuff like that. So that was really cute.
Yes, I might find the song and download that bitch. I really liked it. I also happen to really love the ending to ID Invaded because the ending is called Other Side by none other than Miyavi. If you don't know who Miyavi is, you probably like your steak well done, to be honest, and you probably suck as a person. But like, Miyavi is a very awesome. I don't know if you want to call it J-rock or more like visual K-pop, visual K-rock rocker. He's amazing. He's really cool. He's been doing music for a long time. So yeah, it's just really cool. I heard it. I heard the song and I was like, wait a minute. And then I looked it up and I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Fucking amazing. I love it. Yeah, Miyavi's great. I love it. So what do you like out of this batch? What are you guys going to keep watching out of this batch? I think we all are going to watch Somali for sure.
Yeah.
Right? That was the favorite of this batch, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Nick?
I will just list them. Oh, I also watched Isekai Quartet 2. If you have seen the shows by Katakawa, ReZero, Shield Hero, that type of stuff, then check out Isekai Quartet. It's a nice half-length comedy show. I didn't mention that, and I know, just quickly before I get to it, I'm going to check out the new Madoka Gacha game spin-off anime, whatever it is. I heard it's obviously not as good as the original, but, it might be worth checking out.
Yeah.
And then I know Zella in the Discord was harping on that Idol anime, the Budokan, but it was too low on the popularity chart, so it actually didn't hit our 8 for each section.
Oh, the one where it's like, I would go to Budokan or something. Yeah.
Yeah. I might check that one out, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to finish ID Invaded, the Interspecies Reviewers, Bofuri, and Inspector, and then obviously Somali. So those are the ones I'm going to do from this batch.
Okay. Danny?
Somali, Inspector, Smile Down the Runway, and of course the 4th installment of Haikyuu.
I'm also going to watch Somali. I'm going to watch ID Invaded, Bofuri probably, and Smile Down the Runway. And
I might also give Bofuri a chance.
Please do.
Some other ones that I kind of wanted to check out, but I don't know if I will, is the
Dogface Johnson?
Act, Addict, and Actors. Which ones? Oh, yeah, the Oda Cinema Nobunaga, I might.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I
Just
hate
all
Nobunaga.
dog faces. Dogface Johnson's all over.
If I was in a room with a gun and 3 bullets and Hitler and Nobunaga, I would fucking punch Nobunaga in the face. Yeah, there you go.
I'd punch Nobunaga.
I forgot how it goes, dude. The Office. Look it up.
Yeah. If it was Hitler, Saddam Hussein, and Toby, I would shoot Toby twice.
Yeah.
If I had 2 bullets, I would shoot Toby twice. There's also Heya Camp for those of you who...
Yeah, I've heard that
Watch
that's
Yuru
just one
Camp.
long episode. So wait till it finishes and binge it, because it's a bunch of short, 3-5 minute
Yeah, we also couldn't find where to watch Overflow, which is one that me and Shaw King and Danny talked about.
Oh yeah. That one is
yeah.
gonna be great.
Yeah, that's another perverted one. There was also Act Addict and Actors, the A3, which is also on Hulu, by the way. Leftovers that I'm watching are My Hero, Ahiro no Sora, if I ever catch up on it, which I never did, but I heard it's really awesome. So it's on VRV, so I'm gonna definitely try and watch that. But yeah, pretty much just My Hero.
Season 3.
Chihaya Furu Season 3 is carrying over, so if you're watching that. And then, so that's basically what it is right now. So that plus last impressions, I don't know, man. There might be a lot of shows that I might just put on pause because I want to bang out some Hunter x Hunter and Haikyuu.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
That's
We're doing our decade spotlight, or not spotlight, but like the final decade, best of the decade show.
Yeah.
Near the end of this month, tentatively.
Yes.
We'll keep everyone posted. So we're gonna try to, like Sam said, we're gonna try to bang through a few more shows before then.
Right. So anyway, thank you for listening, everyone. Let us know what you guys are watching. Maybe Nick will post a listener poll on some of the popular shows, and you guys can go on Twitter and vote on that bitch. We'll post it in the Discord as well.
Anime of the season is still Azukin.
Yeah, that's pretty tops. That and Dorohedoro and Somali are probably going to be like the ones that are up there for sure for me. But anyway, let us know what you're watching. I love you guys. Have a good day, good night, good afternoon, sleep time.
Good morning, good night.
You
Good
will
afternoon.
be back. I will see you. You will hear my voice
Sam,
later
let me
on.
pull this.
Dreams that you had you want him to do you so much you could do anything.
There we go. That's the summary of It Invaded and Pet. By the way.
Yeah.